Hey there, everybody. It's me again, talking horror, horror, and it's a slasher now. The Initiation from 1984, directed by Danny Stewart and basically two directors, Peter Crane. Got Vera Miles in it. She plays Frances Fairchild. Vera Miles plays the sister of Janet Leigh in Psycho, and she's the one who goes investigate later on because she's searching for her missing sister, and she's also in Psycho 2 where she gets killed in a gnarly way. Then you've got Dwight Fairchild and the stepfather. I mean, it's actually the stepfather. Well, this is a little twist that happens at the end. I gotta spoil it a little bit. I'm gonna spoil it. I'm not. I'll try not to spoil it. But for the people that didn't see this one, it's not a hidden gem, but it's not a oh look at me, a slasher movie. No, that's not it. Yeah, you've got Dwight Fairchild, the dad of Daphne Zuniga, play plays Kelly Fairchild. Daphne Zuniga from, of course, Baseballs, and she also plays the dorm that drip blood. She gets killed in that movie in a very fucked up way, pretty fucked up way. Um, and you've got a Robert Dowdle playing Jason Randall. Now keep this name in mind, okay? The beginnings of the movie starts. The her mom is having sex with a guy, and another guy comes in and starts fighting with the guy, but he gets thrown in the fireplace. You know, the fire place, the fire, and he gets burned really bad. And after that, we go to the future, and she's at a campus. Now she has these dreams over and over about these two men fighting and things like that. And we go to an insane asylum, and we see a guy working there, working garden, and his face is like half burned up. And at some point, there's a psycho between them that is trying to escape, kills the nurse, and with a rake, what the Jason Randall was using, and she goes on a killing rampage. I'm already saying she, god damn it. Okay, so basically, Daphne Zuniga is at the sorority, and you know what happens. There are pledges, and you know what they have to do. They have to do these stupid pranks. Her prank is because they know her father owns this big warehouse, this big shopping mall, basically, and and he's kind of an asshole because he's also cheating on Vera Miles, the character, Francis, because he's talking on the phone. I'll see you tonight, baby, like this, and after that, when he goes outside, he gets chopped off. His head gets chopped off. So good riddance, you know. It's a fucking because at the beginning of the movie, you can already guess where him, what his position was in that sex scene, and the other one comes in. You know, probably what's happening there. So she has to, as the prank from the main pledge, main the main sorority sister. I'm not sure what her name was, but she wants her to. They have to sneak in and get the complete uniform of the guards of that there's guarding there. And she knows, okay, she has the keys, she does this thing. In the meanwhile, she has this professor that does hypnotherapy, and she's kind of reminded by things, and at some point she doesn't get out of the dream, and Vera Miles, the character, comes in, Frances. She says, not Fairchild, not Fairchild, Randall, Randall. And she says, okay, Kelly Randall, come out of your dream. And she comes out of her dream. So what does that say? That Jason Randall is her dad. So beginning of the scene is basically him coming in, seeing his wife cheating on her, cheating on him, and getting the guy, and trying to get the guy, and trying to fuck up the guy, but the guy throws him in the fireplace, and yeah, so that's a little twist. Now, when they are in the shopping mall, first of all, the guard gets killed. That's the first one who gets killed. Then we have the three girls. There were initially four, but one just doesn't want to do it and quits. Three girls, Daphne Zuniga and two other girls, and they go in, and three guys and the sorority main sister, she goes in to prank them. They want to scare them, and eventually the sorority sister gets killed fairly quick with her boyfriend. He's one of the guys is her boyfriend. He gets killed very quickly, and the two other guys don't they stay together and try to scare them, and they know, okay, okay, ha ha ha, okay, and they want to get out, but they can't get out because that the main sister has the keys, but they have to find her, and the two guys who already let themselves be known, they don't know where she is. She's somewhere on one of the levels, and she's trying to find her, but they can't find her. In the meantime, they can't find the keys, so they're doing this thing of having dinner there, and basically waiting to the next day when the shopping mall opens. Now, at some point, they're all getting killed one by one. They're all getting killed by one, and there's this sort of sad scene, but weird in the same time, where one of the girls, three girls, Daphne Zuniga and the two girls that had to go in, she's really prude. But the reason why she's prude, and there's a guy with her that sort of has a thing for her, and she apparently was raped. She's drunk, and she starts to tell a story that she got raped, and she never told anybody else that. So she's telling like 5 people that are thinking like, shit, why she's telling that to us? Not even her mom knows that. And then she goes away, and the guy who has a thing for her comes to, try to, be sweet and just, say, okay, let's just chill and this and that. What happens is she has sex with the guy. Now, if you tell a story as a woman, I mean, I'm not a woman, but if you tell a story that you've been raped, would you have sex immediately after that story with a guy? I don't think so. But hey, it's the 80s, and it's like I said, it's a slasher movie, but the acting is fairly good. If the acting is fairly good, I don't have a lot of issues with it. Now the professor with the hypnotherapy does the hypnotherapy knows who's the killer, and he goes to Vera Miles' house because she know the car was found with the decapitated head of Dwight Fairchild near the shopping center, and he says, I have to go to the shopping center, quick, call the police, I'm going there." And I'm not gonna say more. So people are getting killed. They're all getting killed. Even the sad story one with the girl, she's getting killed. The blood, okay. The conclusion. So the acting is fairly good. I like the acting. Okay, it's a slow build. Basically, you've got the first act, and then you've got the second and third act, which plays in this building, this shopping building. But in that second act, not much happens. And the first act, also not much happens. You get some dramatic scenes, and not a lot of things are happening. Like I said, the White Fairchild gets killed, but you don't really see it because it's a shadow kill. You see in shadow. So in terms of gore, there are a few kills that you can see, like a axe to the head, a guy, an after kill, the throat being slit, and he's lying there fairly and like really bleak. He's like drained off of his blood and things like that, and oh yeah, you got one kill that one of the girls is on the desk where the security guys on the lower floor, and she gets stabbed, but viciously, really viciously, like and while she's being stabbed, she's calling through the the voice. I mean the microphone. So that's a gnarly kill. So you got a few gnarly kills, but you got a few not so gnarly kills. The acting is pretty good. Daphne Zuniga, I like her. She's pretty good in acting. I also like that she has this voice like Marge Simpson. I think so. She has this like she has a cold or something. Um, Vera Miles is a good actress. Like I said, the professor there, the hypnotherapist professor, is also a good actor. Most of the girls are fairly well acted. So yeah, good acting. Um, there is a form of atmosphere, especially toward. I mean, the killer is inside a building and they can't get out. And in the second act, like the main sorority sister is killed and the boyfriend, and then nothing happens until the third act, and you've got a few tense moments, which are cool. Like like she's in an elevator with the girl who was being raped. The elevator, the killer comes through the hatch of the elevator. She wants to go out. Daphne Zuniga gets out, and she sees the other girl being, uh, you know, uh, snatched on the leg, she falls down and she gets dragged into the elevator and the doors close, which is a cool scene. It's like an alien scene, you know, they're dragged away and just the door gets closed. And so yeah, so the Initiation, it's one of the, in my opinion, one of the better slasher movies from the 80s. It's 1984. It got Vera Miles, like I said, Daphne Zuniga, two famous actors, and a guy who plays the professor, also the hypnotherapist, but I don't know his name. I forgot, sorry, but it's a recommendation. Yeah, you should watch it, really. I think it's free on YouTube, but I'm not sure. If it's free on YouTube, it can be a cut down version, but I'm not sure. But yeah, The Initiation from 1984, thumbs up. See you next time. Bye bye.